Plastic pollution is one of the greatest challenges of our time. With society's increasing demand for single-use plastics and its throwaway culture, we have created this incredibly hard-wearing and versatile material that is now widely utilized around the world. The United Nations Environment Programme estimates that more than 8.3 billion tons of plastic have been produced globally since the 1950s, with around 60% ending up in landfills or in the environment. However, plastics are not biodegradable, which means they don't naturally break down over time, and therefore follow a mostly linear life cycle from creation to disposal. Disposal itself is a misleading term, as only 12% of plastics are incinerated, meaning most of the plastic goods ever created are still around. It is estimated that during the pandemic, single-use plastic use has increased by 250 to 300%, which will create lasting and permanent environmental effects. This accumulation of plastics in the environment has many devastating impacts on the surrounding wildlife, food chains, and consequently human health. While environmental awareness and outrage in wealthier nations has restricted the use of plastics in products and packaging, many developing countries such as Kenya are still growing their plastic industry and often shoulder the burden of the Western world's waste through latter exports of plastics. Without the infrastructure to manage the waste or the funds to export it elsewhere, plastic pollution has drowned these nations, blocking roads, clogging waterways, damaging fields, and becoming intricately mixed into animal feeds. Despite Kenya having strict laws in place to prevent plastic pollution, it still suffers with this non-biodegradable form of waste right across the country. Since launching Precious Plastic in 2013, product designer Dave Hackins has become the spearhead of a global recycling movement. A vast community of makers, hackers, and entrepreneurs are now connected through this project, which develops and shares solutions for reducing plastic waste. Their latest research projects take things one step further. In their own words, the Beyond Plastic series is all about trying to find out what the future of plastic could look like. The centerpiece of the project is the new Beyond Plastic Biopress, which is a strong heat press that allows you to turn a lot of different organic materials into biodegradable products like plates, bowls, or cups. From the team's first experience, it's clear that you can get beautiful, surprising results from using waste like wheat bran, coffee grounds, and orange peel, or other agricultural waste like leaves and pine needle. Throughout this year, I have been researching on different waste products that can be used and started testing these out. However, due to the pandemic, I haven't been able to achieve much. The machine has been built, and the orange peels and coffee grounds were tested out, and the results were successful. However, there were a few more challenges with the molds and the machine as well. I believe that this project has a lot of potential and can be successful. However, I didn't have a lot of time as this was a very long process.